Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War.
Hey, yo, DJ, put a nigga back to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
Welcome to Walmart. I love you. I'm just playing. Inside joke. You know how it goes. But yeah, today we have 5 teams for the Wild Court faction event. Up first is the high level team. Of course, you can do Stellarix, Triple Takshaka, or something like that, but to not show that team every single time, I'm going to show you Marilith, Phenoxia, Takshaka, and Wand of Stars. So the restriction for the Wild Court event is red and green. It's a good time to do the Takshaka Phenoxia if you don't have Stellarix. So Marilith's good to get up your mana. Phenoxia is good because it hits all enemies with true damage, puts up blue and green, and then the Takshaka also puts up blue and green and does the little elemental star at the start of turns and stuff like that. Then you got the Wand of Stars that can take every single other color that you're not already taking. So pretty good team here, nice and loopy, lots of true damage. Good high level team. So we have high level, mid level, low level, pure, and deathless, if I didn't already say that. So I got all of that on this video here for Wild Court. Wild Court isn't that hard. It's probably, I wouldn't say it's one of the easier ones, but it's probably somewhere in the middle. It's not known to be like super hard or anything like that. But yeah, if you got you know, green and red, just go with some sort of either Takshaka team, or you know, you got Zul'Goth with red. So I'll show you one of those in a minute. Alright, mid-level, no-brainer, pretty much. You got Tesla. Tesla is red. Holy Saint Astra is green. So that means most people should use this. If you don't have Stellarix, you should probably just use Tesla. There's some sort of weapon. You can use the wand if you have the wand. But I went with Osha's Tome just to be a little bit different. I already used the wand one time on the first team there, and I didn't want to just like use it over and over and over, even though you could if you have it. But Tesla, Osha's Tome, Tesla, Holy Saint Astra. So any kind of like double Tesla, Holy Saint Astra with some sort of weapon that's going to help get up Tesla, pretty much. You can do Mortal Chain as another alternative. You could put the weapon in first slot if you want. But, you know, early on, it's nice to get up Tesla without blocking it at all. Like, if we put the Osha's Tome in first slot, we'd be blocking it on blue. Not that big of a deal, but just to make it a little bit faster, I put Tesla in first slot, the weapon in second, another Tesla in third for later on, and then, you know, the Holy Saint Astra to 50% start. I did a War Priest as the class just to make myself a human. So if you want to, you can level up that human class and get a 50% start while you're at it. Double blue, yellow minus brown, because we're not using brown. Using lots of blue. Alright, here's the low-level team. So, red and green, you could do Rowan, you could do Gargoyle, you could do stuff like that. So, Tight Warrior, Persistence, Ferocity, but I show Gargoyle all the time. I show Rowan all the time. So, going with the Balder team. Make your team all blue is the best way to go with Balder, because he boosts off of blue allies. He'll put more skulls on the board the more blue allies there are, so you want a blue weapon. So the Jar of Eyes is what I went with because I already used Osha's Tome, but you could do Osha's Tome. It pretty much does the same thing as the Jar of Eyes will do. I'm trying not to use like the same weapon on, you know, trying to use different weapons for each team here. So Jar of Eyes, triple Balder, pretty good team for low-level players. No mythic, no legendary. The reason this works, even though it's like a skull team, is because every time you cast Balder, it gets an extra turn. So you really don't even have to be that careful. Especially if you're just doing the faction event. It's a Tuesday faction event. So we're just trying to go to level 90, get all rewards. There are probably some people out there that are going to buy up to the weapon, go a little bit further. There might be 1 or 2 people out there going to 500. But for the majority of the people out there, you're just going to level 90, getting all rewards for free. And triple Balder will definitely get you there to level 90, all rewards for free. Just put on your Medals of Seasons. You don't even need an Anu, just do triple Seasons, because we're using Titan class, which has a 50% start for Giants, and Balder is a Giant, so the whole team is 50% started. We got a Blue Storm with the Jar of Eyes. We got Mana Generation with the Jar of Eyes. And then once the Balders start getting up and you start casting them, It just extra turn, skulls, extra turn, skulls, extra turn, skulls. Double blue, green, minus yellow. We have no yellow, lots of blue. Alright, here's the level 500 Deathless team. It's on 500, as you can see by the enemy stats. Lots of stats there. I'm doing it right in front of your eyes. Level 500 Deathless. I got Essence of Evil, Centurigon, Zul'Goth, and Leprechaun. This works because Essence of Evil can tie everything up on the enemy team. Zul'Goth can instant kill anything, and then Centurigon just gets it right back up. You cast it again, gets it right back up. You cast it again. So pretty good team here. You know, Leprechaun to get up Essence of Evil, cast it on their last slot to terror their last slot, or cast it on their first slot to entangle them so they don't hit you back with those skulls if Zul'Goth misses. Super safe, easy to do Deathless here with the Centurigon Zul'Goth team. So. And especially with the Essence of Evil, you're just so much safety. So much safety. You know, Essence of Evil can tie up anything that's going to do anything to you. Centurigon can also get instant kills with that Devour. Zul'Goth is instant killing and then throwing tons of skulls up on the board. And then Centurigon turns the skulls into those, whatever they are, wild cards or whatever it does. And, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much... you can't lose if you do it right. You're going to get 500 Deathless done pretty easily. It really wasn't a problem at all. You just keep on casting Centurigon and then casting Zul'Goth. But there I show that level 500 done, got it done. Bang. Not that bad. Not that bad. So I had to purchase more attempts so I could show you some more teams here. I'm about to show you Pure Faction for Wild Court. But here's the team code for that one. That's the Deathless team. Essence of Evil, Centurigon, Zul'Goth, Leprechaun, Spirit Fox, Banner, double red, green, minus yellow. Archer class for that Essence of Evil and Leprechaun. Alright, here's Pure Faction. At least this is what worked for me. I'm doing it. Enemy stats are really high, right? This is the last fight. So who cares if we lose a troop? You just gotta win. And we got the Wild Knight, Red Cap, and I think it's the Wendigo. Something like that. We'll see in a moment if I'm right. But the Wild Knight is basically the key to victory. When you cast it, it's going to gain a bunch of attack and life. And like explode a gem. And all you have to do is pick like a green, like a area to explode with a bunch of green in it. And then it'll boost the attack and boost the life that you gain. We're mainly looking at gaining a bunch of attack and then using it against the enemy. But it can also help with keeping your life up. And the reason we got two of them is in case you lose your first one. Because they're going to be trying to do the same exact thing back to you, especially in the first fight and the last fight. So they may kill your first slot in that last fight. But you have another one right behind it that you're going to be like buffing and, you know, getting its attack up and life up too. So really not that bad with the Wild Knight. Wild Knight is the MVP of this faction. And, you know, Red Cap there, Wendigo there. Red Cap does true damage. But the reason I actually used it was because when you hit an enemy with Hunter's Mark on it, it will Fairy Fire the entire enemy team. So then we can cast the Wendigo, who hits all enemies, and do like double damage, because Fairy Fire, you know, makes your damage hit, you know, makes your spells hit harder. So, instead of using something else, I thought it'd be cool to use the Red Cap to make the Wendigo hit harder. But yeah, the key to victory is the Wild Knight. You just gotta keep buffing it up, and then, you know, keep getting its attack higher and higher. You're gonna Hunter's Mark, bang, nail them really hard with skulls. And then, yeah, the Red Cap and the Wendigo are kind of just a little afterthought that can help, you know, help along the battle. Make it go a little bit faster. You do have Hunter's Marks going on, like the Wendigo, when you match red, you'll Hunter's Mark, and then like if the Wild Knight gets hit by skull damage, I think it'll Hunter's Mark them. So that's how you'll get your Hunter's Marks. And then the Hunter's Mark does you know, double damage when you do skull damage. So hit them with a bunch of skulls. Yeah, we're not trying to kill them with the Red Cap or the Wendigo. We're really trying to kill them with skulls and like all the extra attack that we're getting off of casting the Wild Knight. And then like the red cap and the Wendigo are kind of just like helping, like a little bit of chip damage, a little bit of, take some purple, take some other colors there. I do have the Wendigo super blocked now that I look at it, but you can flip flop them if you want. But I wanted to cast the red cap first and then cast the Wendigo, so I don't know. That's why I had it in that order. But you could flip flop them if you want. Do Wendigo then red cap, because red cap could catch purple even on the bottom, and Wendigo I have blocked right now. So as I look at it and rethink about it, maybe flip flop them so you're not mana blocking. But it did work for me. I did lose a couple troops, but bang, still got it done, which is all that matters. You don't have to do pure faction Deathless. You just have to get it done. So, and that's what worked for me. Just go all in on that Wild Knight. That's level 500 on video, first try. Bang, done. And my Horde level wasn't super high. It was only 133. So what that tells me is that this one is not one of the harder ones. But, like you saw, I lost a couple troops. So it's also not one of the easiest ones. It's somewhere in the middle. I'd probably put it in top 10 easiest, though. Top 15 easiest, something like that. Probably somewhere in the early teens, maybe, if I was up to me. But that's it for this one. A like, share, subscribe. Consider joining helps a lot. Tier, get about channel comment below. And I'll see y'all later for the live stream. 9:30 a.m. EST, 10 a.m. EST.